Today I want to share a success story with you about a client that I'm working with that was pre-approved with me and then had to go get another pre-approval for a new build, and the builder's pre-approved lender or preferred lender that they require all clients to get pre-approved again with, and they were partially declined. Hi, I'm Jesse. I'm a mortgage broker with Home Loans of Idaho, located here in Boise, Idaho. I've been in the mortgage space for over 20 years, and we can help you with all your purchase and refinance loan programs. Any questions that you have, feel free to subscribe and leave your questions in the comments if it pertains to this video, and I'd be happy to answer those. So that said, I have a client that I've been working with for months. He got pre-approved with me. We checked all the boxes and got everything put together. He goes out into the marketplace and he finds a home that they like. But one requirement: the new builder requires all clients to get pre-approved with their preferred lender. So it sucks. The buyer wasn't too stoked about it because his credit report would have to get pulled again. But he reaches out, they want this house. He starts working with the preferred lender and getting everything put together. That preferred lender comes back to the client the next day and says, hey, I'm sorry, we cannot do this loan. This client is actually trying to pre-qualify for a jumbo loan. We cannot pre-approve you for the way that you want this loan structured, where the money's coming from, a couple of things like that. The cool thing about this was they did come back, and a lot of lenders don't, but this preferred lender came back with two solutions and said, hey, if you put more money down and we can do a conventional loan instead of a jumbo loan, or we can split the loan up into a first and second mortgage, and we can do something along those lines. Client says, thanks, I don't want to do either of those. I guess I'm going to go find another home. So client comes back to me and says, hey, bad news. We're not going to be able to get this home because the preferred lender can't get us pre-approved for a jumbo loan, and I don't want to do the other two options that they came to the table with. So I said, give me a minute. I got the sales manager's name and number to the builder, and I called and kind of pleaded our case. Hey, I'm Jesse. I've been in the mortgage industry for 20 years. This is where we're at with this client, yada, yada. The sales manager said, that's great news. We typically don't do anything outside of our preferred lender. If that preferred lender is not able to pre-approve a client, we typically just move on, and we don't allow that client to place an offer. So after a few more minutes of conversation, she allowed us to move forward, which is great news. So client submits the offer to the builder and they get into contract. So I'm going to kind of share two things. I'm going to expand on something on this and kind of bring this back around of getting pre-approved. So we all know getting pre-approved is the crucial first step. It gives you all the information you're needing. What's the rates? What's the payments? Making sure that mortgage broker or loan officer has validated all your information, your credit, income, assets, and everything. That way we can get your loan closed as easily as possible. And again, what I said at the beginning of the video of, if you are declined, there could be a few different reasons. Lenders have something called overlays. What overlays are added rules to the guidelines that different mortgage companies function off of. So you may see this, like conventional loans. Some lenders, they will go down to a 620 credit score for a conventional loan, but they won't go below that. So we do those. But there's other lenders out there that will not do a conventional loan if your credit score is below a 660. So that is a overlay on the guidelines. So they're kind of raising the bar and says, hey, we're only going to take this threshold and above. So if you get declined, it's always worth your time to go out and use that information that you just gained by going through that pre-approval process and go find another mortgage lender or a mortgage broker. I'm going to have to kind of wave our own flag here. The mortgage broker community, we have kind of an expanded guideline. A lot of us just underwrite off of Fannie and Freddie directly, and we have little to no overlays. And what that means to you is you might be declined from another mortgage company, but if you just change the lending platform that you're trying to utilize, you can get pre-approved and move forward and buy and get into the home that you're trying to buy. So what I'm trying to share with you today is don't give up, get that information and use that as knowledge to help you take the next steps forward and still continue your homeowner journey. So I'm Jesse, mortgage broker with Home Loans of Idaho. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below this video and I'd be happy to answer those.